Alright guys, we're going to talk about key features today in context of real-world situations. So we're going to have an example from all three of the functions that we learned. Talked about linear functions, quadratics, and exponentials. So we're going to have an example of each. Alright, so the first example is a linear function. You can see that it says diver B's depth. So let's think about the context of this problem, right? We're going to talk about a scuba diver. And then this is the y-axis, which is the feet above the ocean floor. So we're going to start out here, okay, and then we're going to dive down, and then we're going to end up here, which would be at 0 feet above the ocean floor, meaning that we're going to be on the ocean floor. Now the x-axis is minutes, right? So time. All right, so as we are diving, obviously the time will be increasing. Okay, my depth above the ocean floor will be getting smaller, right? We'll be getting closer to the ocean floor. All right, so the domain, again, the domain is the x value, so the domain would be along this x-axis. So the domain starts at 0, and it goes all the way to positive 4. So 0 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 4. Now the range is the y-axis, right? So the range is all of that. Okay, so I want to know the lowest point on the graph. The lowest point on the graph is right here at 0, meaning when he is on the ocean floor. And it goes all the way up to 20. Alright, so let's talk about the meaning in the problem, right? This is the time he was diving. And then this is the range, which is the feet above the ocean floor. So the depth, or the height, I guess I should say, above the ocean floor. Now the x-intercept, right, along the x-axis would be right there at 4 minutes, so that would be the point for 0. Again, every x-intercept has a y value of 0. That would represent the time it took to get to the ocean floor. The y-intercept would be up here at 0:20, and that would represent his starting point. The zeros, again, another word for zeros, are the x-intercept. So that would be when x is equal to 4. And again, it would be the time it took to get to the ocean floor. And then your slope, which we're going to skip for now, but your slope is rise over run. Let's just leave it at that for now. Then let's recognize that the slope, this line, is negative. Okay, and we'll leave it at that for now, which we'll talk about slope in the next unit.